So Gen Studio is Adobe's solution to the content supply chain for every single brand and agency.
So this is a soft.
Yo, what's up? This is John from Judge Innovation Growth in the Peach Capital of the state, baby. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. What do you say, Gary? What do you say, Gary? Let's turn on all chat so I can see everybody's stuff. We're gonna set the camera up right here. Let me fix me a water right quick. Got Mac on the screen. Down to the last 2 waters. I bet my water in my truck's froze. Oh, me on my. So we're gonna build some speaker pods. Need to, I was gonna work on the 68C10 this morning. That was the plan to go in the booth.
Yeah, this stuff just don't seem to be standing out like the Evercoat 41 does.
Hey, go on, Mac. I gotta turn you down, Mac. Mac, all dressed in black. My name is Mac. Says, I was wondering what you was gonna do with the Mercy brake handle. Oh, we're gonna leave it. Oh, we'll take it out and we'll clean it and we'll paint it. But we're gonna leave it. Just order long cables, and because the truck had a 9-inch underneath it, and took the 9-inch out, had it rebuilt, and had it disc brake conversion. So it's got disc brakes on the back, disc brakes on the front. So all we got to do is just measure and buy some either universal brake cables or to hook up the e-brake. Yeah. So what we're gonna do right here, I didn't charge the gimbal, it's dead, so it'll be all right. What's up, Cars? So I went online, and the company that he's using for, everybody that uses like just regular radio systems and these old school cars and trucks and stuff, gets their stuff from Retro Sound, right? And so Retro Sound makes old school radios that look like old school radios, but they're new radios. The same one that's in the 68C10, same one that's in the 63 Impala. Now the one in the 63 Impala, is the 63 Impala don't have Bluetooth compatible and all that stuff, and I don't know. So this one will be like the one in the 68C10. It'll be Bluetooth compatible, it'll be Siri ready compatible, it'll be all that stuff, right? So in the back, the back speakers are, now this is just regular listening, no competition, no nothing like that, all right? Just, so the 2 in the back will be the 6x9 speakers. Then probably get like a small sub. Retro Sound makes a small sub that's in an enclosure that we can slide under the back seat, which will be fine. Computer's rebooting. So while the computer's rebooting, let me show you what I'm talking about doing. So I already put the gauge cluster in this morning. I got it in, so it's all, hold on, let me get hold on a second. I got a little bit of greasy fingerprints on the lens. Y'all hang tight. Sorry, I apologize. Got a booger. It's got a booger. All right, so with that being said, so already installed this, put nut inserts on this. So this is bolted. You can see I already got nut inserts in that. This right here just has two fasteners right there. Well, I'll end up putting nut inserts there so we can put a nut insert there. There'll be a nut insert on this piece, and I got those 2 bolts in there just mocked up. And then there's the 2 holes for the wires for the electrical, right? So back here in the back, you see we made those 6x9 speaker pods, and somebody left a message said, that thing's gonna sound like a rattle can since it's metal. Well, we are gonna put Dynamat inside of it. I mean, come on now, stick around a little bit. You might learn something. So, like I said, I was gonna do a little bit of painting today. That's what the plan was, but it's entirely too cold. It's like 14 degrees outside, and it's just not beneficial to run the heat in the booth to paint a few pieces. I know Saturday, the 10th of February, the 9th and 10th of February, they're calling for like 65 degrees. So going from 65 to 75 is really not that bad. So I can run the heat and get it from 65 to 75, and we're gonna paint some parts. But for right now, I said, well, we'll just get back on the box truck. Text the client and I said, hey, look, I know this week's not your week. I know last week was your week. So I talked to him and I said, can I keep on going? And then I talked to the guy with the C10, and I told him that I was going to get on his truck this week, but not going to do no painting. So I got some other stuff I can do to it. So for right now, while it's fresh on my mind, I figured today I'd just jump on here and we'll make some panels. So what I'm going to do, what I'm thinking about is from like right there, from that body line to right over there to the edge of the windshield wiper, right? So we don't want to go too far because the windshield wiper, we don't want to get in the way of the windshield wiper. So from that corner to that corner is 18 inches, right? So what I'm talking about is from here to here is 18 inches, right? See, there's the windshield wiper arm. So I'm thinking that windshield wiper arm probably comes all the way to right there. I still haven't got my power probe back, so I need to find out where in the hell that thing's at, honestly. But I can get some wire and stuff like that. But I'm willing to bet that windshield wiper arm comes to right there. It probably does like that. So what we'll probably have to do is we'll probably have to make something to go this way or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out the way we go, because we're actually making stuff that was never designed to go. Now, this thing's not getting interior. It's just getting panels. So we're going to keep the industrial feel of it. So with that being said, this is for the sun visor, but it's not there. So we're going to take this out. And what we're going to do, what I'm thinking about doing is making a piece with a 1-inch lip and a 1-inch lip. And then from here to here is right at 6 inches. So 6, 7, 8. So make a piece that's 8 inches long, 8 inches wide, 18 inches long. All right? So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Right? So with that being said, if we make a piece that we can break this way and then we can fasten it to this rail once we fasten it. So this will be fastened to this, which will be fastened to the piece of angle iron, the aluminum angle iron behind it. So that will hold that up. And then what we can do is we can just drill through this, and we can put carriage bolts or pop rivets through there like they already have, right? And then what I'm thinking about doing is splitting the difference. And I was looking on Retro Sound, and they have some 4-inch flat. They have some 4-inch flat mount, high output, 3-system speakers. They're actually dash speakers for a vehicle, right? But they come with a grill. You can get a grill with it. So what I'm thinking about doing is splitting the difference, which will be if it's 18 inches long, 9 inches is center, step it off 1 inch this way, or no, yeah, step off a 1/2 inch this way, a 1/2 inch this way, then go center line, and we're gonna put a hole, and then go center line and put a hole. And then we can put one 4-inch speaker here and one 4-inch speaker there. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Putting 2 4-inch speakers, one there and one there, facing directly to the driver, and then putting 2 on that side facing directly to the passenger. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. And I'm also thinking about if I put one there and one there, and one there and one there, that will be 2 speakers facing the driver, 2 speakers facing the passenger, and then you got the 2 speakers in the back. Now, I thought about going even crazier, and then this centerpiece, the centerpiece right here, comes somewhere in the center, and putting 2 more speakers on the side. But I don't want to really cut nothing. I don't want to cut nothing in the ceiling. So I think if I put 2 there and 2 there, that's 4. And then I put 2 6x9s in the back. And then Retro Sound has a small, like an 8-inch subwoofer in an enclosure. We can put that under the back seat, which will be fine. And I think that will probably be enough. Just the front seats. What are you talking about, just front seats? What are you talking about, Nathan? Just front seats. I don't know if those 2 and those 2 will be enough, because if they ride around with the doors open, which I'm pretty sure he probably will when he's by himself, the wind noise is probably going to be pretty loud, and I don't know if those speakers will be, I don't know. So I'd rather plan for the worst and hope for the best. So that's that on that. Now I could do this once we get the seats back, the back seat. Once I get the back seat back, we could probably make a pod on the left side and the right side of the back seat facing forward. Oh yeah. Yeah. Weld a sound bar in the front. You can't, this is aluminum. This is aluminum. This is aluminum, and it's probably pot aluminum. And if I try to spool weld anything to it, it would probably go away. So that's why everything is panel bond and pot riveted together. Nothing is welded because it's aluminum sheets, and it's probably pot metal aluminum. It was made in the 50s, so if you was to put a spool gun on that to weld something to this, it would probably just disagree. It'd probably just disappear. So, probably disappear. So, so what we're going to do is we're going to draw up and we're going to use this metal right here, the same metal that we used. We're going to use the same metal that we used to build the gauge cluster out of. So, with that being said, yeah, I don't want to put anything on the ceiling. I just don't want to neither. That's why we're going to run LED lights around the perimeter behind some aluminum brakes for lights. So we'll have to get some more of this metal or get some, and I might even go down to the sheet metal shop where they make, where you get all your metal, like your roofing metal and all your flashing and stuff like that. I might go down there and tell them that, you know, I need some trim broke like that. I don't know what they would call that, but have it where it's like that, and then it comes down like an inch, and then it breaks in an inch, and make it out of aluminum, and it'd be like 22 gauge, and that'd be all I need, and then just make me long strips of this. And then what we can do is we can hide the LED lights behind this. We can, you know, it comes with that sticky tape behind it, and we can run the LED lights behind that piece of trim. Plus I can hide my conduit. Man, my mouth is dry today. That conduit and run the wire. So what I'm talking about is making a piece of trim that will go right here and break down about an inch and then break in. And then we can run LED lights back here. So when the lights come on, they shine and they shine down. Yeah, and you know what? You know what else, man? They weigh 60 pounds, 60 pounds, 60 pounds, and you can't even tote them 50 yards. But you in shape, you in shape and you lift weights. You in shape and you lift weights, but you can't even tote 60 pounds. And then want to talk shit about the UPS driver can't deliver your stuff. And it's a woman at that, and want to talk shit about a woman that can't tote nothing, and then you can't even tote it yourself. Yeah, come on. Come on. Yeah. All right, so we're going to draw, yeah. So this is what we're going to draw right here. So we're going to draw some panels. Yeah, I know you're watching, big dog. I know you're watching. Keep on watching. Keep taking notes. Hey, I watched Willie. Man, my mouth is dry. I watched Willie Rebuild this morning, right? I like Willie Rebuild. I like him. If I ever go out to Texas to Shorty's shop to do a paint class, I'm going to go a day extra so I can go by and see Willie Rebuild. I like Willie Rebuild, man. He's funny. And he's smart. He's funny. But I tell you what, he posted a video today or yesterday talking about people stealing YouTube content and claim it to their own. He's right. He's 100% right. And also, he said something in that video too. People dropping other people's name to get clout, to get foot traffic on their channel when their channel can't even do nothing. But they keep dropping his name. They keep dropping his name on stuff about this and about that and about that. Boy, he called them out today. He sure did. Or the video, he called them out. He didn't call no names, but he called them out. He said, stop calling my name out. Stop using my name. Stop using me to get stop using me to get views on your videos. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. He said, because he ain't even gonna say nothing to you no more. He said he just gonna call YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and he gonna make a report on you. He gonna get you shut down. Yeah. What's up, Tulip? Yeah, he sure did. Yeah, it was funny. And he said, this is what he said. If you don't believe me, go watch it. He said, there was another guy in the shop, And he said, what was that buddy's name? What was that buddy? What? He said Buddy. And he wasn't saying that the guy's name was Buddy. I've watched a bunch of his videos, and he says a lot of words over and over again. Like he said Buddy. He said it's going to be, what's another word that he used? He says the same word over and over that describes a lot of stuff, right? But he asked the guy in the shop, he said, what's that buddy's name? He's like, oh, he's from Alabama, and he got a cutlass. Yeah, he said the state and the car. He said, the guy's from Alabama, and he's got a cutlass, and he said, I told him he ain't bringing that shit here, and I ain't messing with it. I like to die. Yeah, look, if you don't believe me, go watch it. Go watch it. I like to die. And you know what? Wheelie Rebuild is right. Wheelie Rebuild is right. You got people out here dropping your name. You got people. Look, Wheelie Rebuild gave me motivation today, so I'm giving Wheelie his shout out today, because I hardly ever say anything about it. But Willie gave out his daggone shout today. He gave me some motivation today, because people out there, they use your information. They figure you. Here's another thing. They will call you. They will call you and ask you how to do something. And then they will go straight on their damn YouTube channel, and they'll say, well, man, I figured this out, and blah, blah, blah. Knowing good and damn well they didn't know nothing about nothing, and they called you, and they asked you how to do it. And then they go on their channel, and then they claim it as their own. Yeah, there's people that's done that to me. Sure have. And people's like, well, why? Well, that's what YouTube's for. That's for people getting, yeah, you're right. That's what YouTube's for. So when you watch a YouTube channel, and you learn something from somebody else's page, and then you redo that on your page and claim it as your own, that you just miraculously figured that out on your own with no help, with nobody, that's not right. You should give credit where credit is due. You should give credit where credit is due. So I stand with Wheelie Rebuild on that. I stand with him on that. Sure do. 100%. 100%. I stand with him on that. Absolutely. Absolutely stand with him on that. So yeah, when I seen that this morning, that video that Willie put out, talking about people stealing people's content and then claiming it for their own, and dropping your name in chats and stuff like that, and putting all your shit on social media and saying, yeah, gonna do this and gonna do that, knowing your broke ass ain't got no damn money. You just using somebody else as a stepping stone to act like you got something. Yeah, I said it. I said it. I said it. You sure did. I sure did. Absolutely sure did. Yeah. So, yeah. Hey, so-and-so's going to do this, and so-and-so's going to do that, and so-and-so's going to do that, knowing that you ain't even talked to that person. That's what Willie said, too. Willie said that, too. He said, people be dropping your name, and they ain't even called you and talked to you about nothing. Ain't even called you about nothing. Ain't even called you about nothing, but they dropping your name. They dropping your name out here, telling everybody you going to do something for them, and you don't even know nothing about it. You don't even know nothing about it. Absolutely nothing whatsoever. None. And I'm like, yep, he right on that. He right. And then you get a phone call and somebody say, hey, so-and-so said you doing their thing. Like, man, what are you talking about, man? I don't even know who that joker is. Who is that joker? I don't know that joker. I don't know that clown. Yep, he right. Yeah, well, I can't say what look, I can't say what Willie Rebuild said. I can't say what he said, but you know what he said. You know what he said. You know what he said. He said, I'm the real, and y'all some bitch. Y'all know what he said. Y'all know what he said. You know what he said. Hey, Tulu, I seen you comment in there too, Tulu. You said you just had to get somebody the other day for snatching your content too. Somebody snatched your content. Some of your stuff. Yeah, Willie was turned, boy. He was mad, boy. Willie done said he made like 4 videos. Willie said he done made like 4 videos. He was so daggone mad. He was so daggone mad. He's almost like Baby Legs Barker, Keith Barker, Baby Legs. He was mad as fire the other day on Facebook. Man, he let Baby Legs, he got on Facebook Live, and he was cooking, boy. He was cooking. All these people out here bragging about they got all this money, and they owe him like 20 bands on a stereo system on a motorcycle. They out here bragging they got all this money and stuff, but they owe Baby Legs like 20 grand. One guy owes him like 20 bands. One guy owes him like 32 bands. And I'm not saying $2,000. I'm talking about 20 racks, $20,000 in a stereo system on a big wheel bagger. $32,000 on a stereo system on a big wheel bagger. And people out here talking about they carrying weight. They got pressure. Shit. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. All right, so the hole we got to cut right here. I know we's off topic a little bit, but y'all can keep kicking it up in the chat. So we're going to a 3.6 hole. So the hole for the speaker is 3.62. So we don't have the speaker, so we're going to go. That dude got over 60. Are you serious, Tulu? 3.62. So we're going to make it a little bit bigger. Man, I know you lying. Tulu, I know you lying. Tulu, I know you lying. Tulu, I know you lying. And he been pirating. Man. No wonder Willie was mad. No wonder he would be mad. He had all the right to be mad. Absolutely all the right to be mad. Man, that's crazy, man. That is crazy. Facebook's got a thing now on my business page. Facebook now has got a thing on there, and YouTube's coming. YouTube's coming, where if YouTube has got a policy, well, Facebook's got it, and YouTube's coming. If you post up content, video content, and you use AI content, Facebook has a thing right now. If you are posting up content and you do not claim that it's AI and you post it, and they will take down your video and put a strike against your page. And YouTube is coming too. They are doing the exact same thing. They are going to flag JG, that AI paint guy has used verbiage from your chat word. What? JG, that AI paint guy has used verbiage from your chat word for word in it. What? Send me that. Text me that video. Text it to me. Text it to me. Text it to me. Text it to me. All right. Yeah, send me the video. Text it to me. All right, so right there is the panel, right? Yeah, so there's the panel. There's the speaker pod. And that's what I'm thinking right there. So there's the speaker pod right there. And what's up, Yancey? What did we say that metal was? We said it was 14 gauge, didn't we? Did we say it was 14 gauge? Yeah. I like to do 90, and then we're gonna do yeah. All right, that's that. All right, let's go over here. Let's go over here and get this set up right quick and see if we can at least get one of these cut out right quick. There's a table here. There's a table from yesterday. There's a table from yesterday, boys and girls. There's a table. There's a table. There's a table. Yeah. I appreciate that. All out of recycled metal too, buddy. Hey, they calling for a daggone, hey Nathan, have you seen where they got a daggone snow hurricane coming Wednesday? We're supposed to get like a quarter inch or a quarter or a half inch of ice Wednesday? You see that, Nathan? I had to look it up. I thought it was AI. I had to look it up. I thought it was AI. But yeah, it says there's a daggone, says the daggone said right now it's a category 1. It's supposed to be here Wednesday. I'm like, you can't make this up. I didn't have that on my bingo card. I didn't have that on my bingo card. I sure did not. All right, it says we need 18 by, yeah, we're in good shape. We smoked it up in here, didn't we? We smoked it up in here. Hey, I'm gonna have to, we're gonna end this live right here. I just got a text message. I got somebody coming to see me. They said they're gonna be here in about 10 minutes. So we're going to follow up after they leave. But I'm gonna show you where these are going. I'm when I come back, we'll make these, and they're gonna go right. They're gonna go right there. That's where they're gonna go, right there. So I appreciate everybody tapping in. Like I said, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Like I said, I would stay on here, but I got somebody just text me, said they're 10 minutes out. So I appreciate it. Appreciate every single one of you. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Remember I said, boys and girls, don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch or sweep it off anybody else's. Put God first, let loose end, drag a piece of chicken grease them out. And stop stealing people's